We've all heard the saying, an elephant never forgets. But is it actually true, or just a popular myth? For decades, scientists have studied elephant behavior in the wild and in carefully designed cognitive experiments. Their findings reveal something remarkable. Elephants possess one of the most impressive memories in the animal kingdom. Yet the story isn't simply that they remember everything. Instead, their memory is highly specialized, helping them survive droughts, maintain lifelong family bonds, recognize individuals after years apart, and navigate enormous landscapes. Today, we'll explore what scientific research has truly revealed about the incredible memory of elephants. Why memory matters. For elephants, memory isn't just an advantage, it's essential for survival. African and Asian elephants often travel across territories stretching hundreds or even thousands of square kilometers. Within these vast landscapes, they must remember where to find water during dry seasons, where nutritious vegetation grows after rainfall, and which areas may be dangerous. Unlike humans using maps or GPS, elephants rely on memories built over decades. Researchers studying wild elephant populations have repeatedly observed experienced matriarchs leading their families to water sources that younger elephants had never visited before, particularly during severe droughts. These observations suggest that long-term ecological memory plays a critical role in keeping entire herds alive. The matriarch's remarkable brain elephant families are usually led by an older female known as the matriarch. She isn't simply the oldest member of the herd. She is also its living library. Years of experience allow her to remember migration routes, seasonal feeding grounds, and locations of reliable waterholes. Field researchers have found that herds led by older matriarchs often respond more effectively to environmental challenges than herds led by younger, less experienced females. Her accumulated knowledge benefits every member of the family. In many ways, the matriarch functions as the herd's memory bank, remembering friends and rivals. Elephants don't just remember places, they also remember individuals. Long-term field observations indicate that elephants can recognize members of their own family after years of separation. Researchers have documented emotional reunions involving touching trunks, ear flapping, rumbling vocalizations, and prolonged physical contact. These behaviors strongly suggest long-lasting social recognition. Scientists believe this ability helps elephants maintain stable social networks throughout their lives. For highly social animals, remembering who is friend, family, or stranger can be just as important as remembering where to find food. Recognizing voices, memory extends beyond appearance. Elephants are also exceptionally skilled at recognizing voices. Studies have shown that African elephants can distinguish between familiar and unfamiliar calls and respond differently depending on the identity of the caller. Research has also demonstrated that elephants can differentiate between various human voices using cues such as age, gender, and even language to assess potential threats. Rather than reacting randomly, elephants appear to combine memory with experience to make informed decisions about safety. Solving problems. Through memory, scientists have become increasingly interested in elephant cognition. Rather than relying solely on field observations, researchers have developed carefully controlled experiments to understand how elephants think. In one study led by cognitive scientist Joshua Plotnick, elephants successfully solved a transfer task that required them to realize their own bodies could become obstacles to completing a problem. Instead of repeatedly failing, the elephants quickly adjusted their behavior after understanding the situation. This demonstrated flexible thinking rather than simple trial and error learning. Such problem solving depends heavily on memory, allowing elephants to apply previous experiences to new challenges. Do elephants recognize themselves? One of the most famous elephant cognition experiments involved a giant mirror. Researchers placed a large mirror inside an elephant enclosure to observe how the animals responded. Initially, the elephants behaved as though another elephant was present. Later, one elephant named Happy began using the mirror to inspect parts of her own body. During the final stage of the experiment, researchers placed a visible mark on her forehead, an area she could not normally see. Using the mirror, Happy repeatedly touched the marked spot with her trunk. This behavior indicated mirror self-recognition, a rare cognitive ability previously demonstrated convincingly in only a small number of species. The study suggested that elephants possess a level of self-awareness associated with advanced cognition. Elephant memory appears closely connected with emotion. When an elephant dies, surviving family members have been observed returning to the location, touching bones with their trunks, standing quietly, and showing unusual attention to the remains. Scientists continue debating exactly what these behaviors mean. While it would be inappropriate to conclude that elephants experience grief exactly as humans do, researchers widely agree these responses demonstrate strong social attachment and remarkable long-term recognition. Their memories appear deeply connected to relationships. Never forget? The science says it's more complicated. The phrase "elephants never forget" is memorable, but scientifically, it's an oversimplification. A recent scientific review examining decades of elephant cognition research concluded that elephants clearly possess exceptional memory, especially for socially and ecologically important information. However, researchers also emphasize that many claims about elephant memory have not yet been tested experimentally. Rather than assuming elephants remember everything forever, scientists continue investigating exactly how their memory works, what they remember best, and how those memories change over time. Why their memory matters. Understanding elephant memory isn't only fascinating, it also has important conservation implications. When elephants lose experienced matriarchs through poaching or habitat disruption, entire family groups may lose valuable ecological knowledge accumulated over decades. Without those experienced leaders, younger elephants may struggle to locate seasonal resources or respond effectively to environmental changes. Protecting older elephants therefore means protecting knowledge that cannot easily be replaced. Scientific research has transformed the old saying into something even more impressive. Elephants do not simply possess good memories. They remember landscapes, recognize individuals, distinguish voices, solve complex problems, and rely on decades of experience to guide their families through an ever-changing world. Their intelligence reminds us that memory is more than recalling facts. For elephants, memory is a survival tool, a social bond, and a bridge connecting generations. As scientists continue uncovering the secrets of elephant cognition, one thing becomes increasingly clear. The greatest treasure carried by an elephant isn't its enormous size or powerful tusks. It's the extraordinary knowledge stored within its remarkable mind. Subscribe our channel for educational and research or studies-based videos. Thanks you.